Welcome, welcome. It is time for Emerald Eats, where we highlight amazing food in our area.
Yes, and today we are joined by Misty Bancaro with Seattle Butcher's Wife. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So I love your story because you actually stepped away from a career in retail to become an influential grilling guru on social media, which I love. So how did you get started with this?
Well, it just sort of happened by chance. I was looking at social media and trying to influence the husband's business to get online and tell their great story of generations of meat family. And in doing that, I found a lot of really great grilling recipes and influencers out there that made me feel like I should learn how to do that too. If they can do it, so can I.
Yes.
So I really just took all of the information in, and now I've been grilling nonstop since.
And now you're doing it. So let's dive right in. What are we making today?
Well, I have brought a smoked corned beef brisket. This is one of the items that we sell at our shop at Mondo & Sons in Seattle. And this one here is probably about 4 or 5 pounds. And I wanted to show you different ways that you could use them. So we have bagels with pastrami sandwiches. So we have a classic Reuben. And we even brought something special that doesn't have the corned beef in it for our vegetarian friends.
Yay! I love that. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. So one of the things I was hoping to do was to allow you guys the opportunity to, create your own and give you the steps to do that. So first, I'll go ahead and start off by showing you just what the inside of these look like. So there's a really nice pink color that happens. There is usually nitrites. We use celery powder to get that pink coloring into the meat. But you can do this so many different ways. If I slice this, you can actually eat this just along with a really wonderful mustard sauce. Some people do that.
How very keto of us.
Yeah. That's right. Yep, so here's the mustard sauce. And this is a really great treat. You want to try it?
Oh, yes, I do.
There you go.
Ooh, let's see.
And I'm noticing these green bagels. Where would one find these green bagels?
Aren't those amazing? They're perfect for St. Patrick's Day. There is a factory that makes them really close to the meat shop, and they are called Seattle Bagel Company, so you can buy those locally at the QFC market.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Like on the bread shelf or in like the bakery area?
Probably in the bakery area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the green will stand out. You can't miss it.
Yes.
I do love them. They're great.
All right. So for the green bagels, what I assembled was just some pastrami, and the pastrami is the corned beef brisket. You can do this many different ways. If you don't have a smoker, I like to smoke mine on the smoker, but if you don't have one, you can actually use a crock pot, or you can do a slow cooker. Some people like to do that with cabbage, corned beef and cabbage. There are many ways you can prepare this, but I did mine with a little bit of coleslaw and this wonderful sweet and tangy mustard sauce, so I'd love for you to try it. Oh, do you like it?
Let's build it, girl.
Okay. So first, I'll go ahead and let you get in there. And if you like to do a green bagel, we could put, the base layer is a little bit of the mustard sauce.
Okay.
And then after the mustard sauce, I use the meat, and then the coleslaw, and a little more mustard sauce. It's really quite simple.
So on both sides, mustard sauce?
I feel like mustard is really having a moment lately.
It really is. Well, I'm telling you, and it's been so good every time we've talked about mustard on the show.
It's a really nice compliment. The meat has like a sort of pickly, sour taste, so it just really goes well with the mustard.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a little mustard. I went a little light because we're on a clock, y'all. But then what's next?
Okay, next you're going to use the pastrami.
Okay.
And that's been smoked. I smoke my pastrami at about 250 degrees until the internal temperature hits about 170. And then I wrap it and then put it back into the smoker until it gets to about 203 degrees. And then I pull it out and rest it. That whole process can take up to 7 hours.
Wow.
So that's why some people like to boil or, crock pot theirs, but I love the taste of smoke.
Then right here?
Now you get a little bit of coleslaw.
A little crunch.
I have a homemade coleslaw, and I love it. It's really sweet and tangy at the same time. It has lemon juice, so it's a nice combo.
Thank you. There's something about coleslaw. As a kid, it wasn't for me, but as an adult, I'm like, give me more.
That's right.
I never have it at home, but when I go out to eat, I'm usually quite pleased with coleslaw.
It's so
beautiful. All right. So is this built? Can I have a little bite?
You can put the lid on. You can take a bite.
Oh, the lid
Let me know what you think.
But we also, Carly, you're going to do some work now.
So you've got a vegetarian dish.
This is so exciting. Now, oftentimes I feel bad that my vegetarian friends don't really have an option at my house unless it's just sort of a side dish, but this can be a main dish. So this here is very different. We took an oyster mushroom, a king oyster mushroom, and
I've never even heard of this mushroom before.
Right?
Yes.
The mushroom is really unique. It looks like this. And it basically has long strings that sort of emulate the shape of pulled pork.
It really looks like
you
it.
can feel like you're having a pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah.
You would want to be warned.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you can eat this.
And most people like a pulled pork sandwich, you know, doused in some barbecue sauce and then a little crunch from the coleslaw and with a really nice bun. So I got brioche buns for you.
That's beautiful.
Yes. So I'd love for you to be able to make your own.
Oh, cool. Let's do it.
All righty. There we go.
So, what do we do first?
So, with this one, you're going to start with the coleslaw first as your base.
Coleslaw first.
Very nice.
I want you to be
it.
able to
Good.
taste this barbecue mushroom right up front.
Yeah. Should I put it on both sides or just one side?
Just one side on the bottom.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
You have enough?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next, let's get you
You're
some.
like, you're a little light on the coleslaw, Carly.
Do you ever feel like you're missing out at barbecues?
Not usually. I feel like the fake meat game has gotten really good, and then I love the sides. A little mac and cheese, a little corn, grilled pineapple.
Ooh.
Ever had that?
Yes, it's good.
So good.
It's so good.
Caramelized,
Yeah.
yummy. That would go a little bit with this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's one of the things I really like about doing this option is that you're not doing anything that's, you know, with a pretend meats.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
actually
yeah.
feels like meat, but it's just a straight up vegetable.
Yeah.
There's no additives and other
We could
things
all
inside it.
use some more veggies.
Is
you
she
know what
ready
I
to
mean?
go?
She is ready.
Okay.
She looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm taking a bite.
Beautiful. All right. While Carly's trying this, tell us about the recipes that people can find on your TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, well, I have all kinds of recipes that include the majority of smoked meats. Yes, I forgot to tell you it can be really messy.
I'm having a really hard time.
I love that we just had an elevator moment on the show. Nobody saw anything. Nobody
little
saw
drippy.
anything.
It's delicious.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really good. I just couldn't tear it
Look,
apart.
let me just, I got you, girl. I got you right here. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. Why is
You're
someone
gorgeous.
always dabbing my face? Life of Carly
Sometimes
here.
you need that.
That's okay. So tell us,
This is
though,
really
about
good,
those
though.
recipes.
So the other recipes that I have are, you know, brisket. I do a lot of burnt ends. I love to do traditional barbecue with a little bit of a twist. I like to spend a little bit of time on presentation to make it look exciting and take traditional recipes, make them spicy, make them sweet, make them my own. But I love to do snacks for game day. Like anything that you think, when you think of barbecue, come to the page and see it, Seattle Butcher's Wife.
Beautiful.
All right, so this is the oyster mushroom. It is kind of hard to find these guys.
Okay.
You do sometimes have to go to a different store. Our basic Safeways didn't carry them. Wajimaya or Liam Seafood, those good Asian markets, they have some of the best varieties of mushrooms.
get in
like
there.
walls of mushrooms. Yeah, so get in there. So this one's really easy. You just slice off the cap.
Okay.
And it
It's
actually,
fibrous,
yeah,
isn't
it actually, you can use 2 forks, I think. And
Okay.
yeah, there we go. Looking for space here. Sorry,
Is it like a spaghetti squash almost?
it almost looks like it, huh?
Yeah.
The texture is really unique.
It's giving
Oh,
me
wow.
string cheese.
Yeah,
String cheese.
yeah.
String cheese.
Actually, that's how I felt when I was doing it last night. So
That's
the
so
plastic ones aren't
interesting.
working as
Yeah,
easily.
that's all right.
But I'll show you guys just how easy it is to.
Oh my gosh. String cheese
Yeah.
vibes all
Doesn't
the
it
way.
almost look like chicken?
Misty,
All right,
thank you
we are
so
out of
much.
time, yeah.
Check out Seattle Butcher's Wife on Instagram. We've got a link with these recipes on our website, fox13seattle.com/Studio 13 Live. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.